What's up, everybody? Back with another video. We're going to be breaking some retail NBA hoops 21-22. Not much to these boxes. Bought this a while ago. I'm just like kind of like sitting here looking at it. But yeah, let's rip some packs. See if we can get anything in these. It'd be nice if I can just get a Cade or one of the top 4 or 5. But yeah. All right, let's get to it. I'll be using that later for all of the. But NBA season is a close. We'll be doing the playing games. I know when this gets uploaded, the playing games are going to be possibly over. So, who's your favorite? Who's the favorite to win it all? Gary Trent Jr. Who do you think's going to make waves? Anybody kind of upsets? East is going to be nasty. Arriving now, Duarte. Not bad little hit. And rookie card of Trey Thunder. I'm thinking the East is going to be a battle, man. I think the West comes down to 2 or 3 teams. I think it's just the Suns. I think it's just going to be the Suns and the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. I want to say the Suns will go back to the title game or title series, but man, if the Warriors get hot, Klay Thompson gets hot. I can't see the Warriors not going to the finals this year. But in the East, I mean, you got the Heat, the Celtics, the 76ers. The Nets can even be a problem if Kyrie gets hot. KD is always going to perform. There's times where our Irving kind of loses his cool and doesn't play well, but yeah, I mean, there's just so much. And then of course the Bucks. I would like to see again. I think it's going to be the Bucks against the Suns or Warriors. The Bucks are just so good. The last 4 or 5 games of the season. Sorry, I'll get back to this. They were playing like it is the playoffs, and the defending was just. I don't know if you saw the picture of them crowding Cade Cunningham, but it was ridiculous. There was 4 Bucks. Jamal Murray. Hopefully he comes back because the Nuggets need him. As good as Jokic is, MVP in my opinion. What is it? 2,000, 1,500. Is that Charles Bassey? The guy's ridiculous. Such a great player. Love his game. He doesn't love the spotlight, it seems like. He just plays team ball. Such a great player. As much as I want to give it to Giannis or even Joel Embiid, getting those numbers is just ridiculous. And yeah, he does deserve it. Especially losing Murray the entire season, not having too much else. You losing Michael Porter Jr. too, and halfway through the season. That was huge. And he just, he puts that team on his back and let's go. Boynes Highland, that guy's a player. I don't know what they're going to do with him once Murray comes back. Put him at the 2 maybe, it would be good, or put Murray, it's a positionless basketball right now, so it doesn't really kind of matter. But, man, just great player. I love it. I love those type of players. I love those type of teams. You really wish they could, get a chip, but, it is what it is. All right, Ricky Rubio, but he's on the Cavaliers now. Of course, he got hurt. He was playing great from the Olympics all the way on. Unfortunately, he gets hurt and out for the season. But they got Rondo in return. So, okay, rookie. Sometimes I can't even see that. Jason Preston. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting and I think very fun playoffs. Really looking forward to it. Obviously, NBA playoffs is just. There's not too much better. There's not too much better in my opinion. I just love it. Okay, Bogdan Jr. And we got a little Kemba Walker, Knicks. We got a little Cat action. Blue. Love Cat. Hopefully they do make the playoffs. And of course, here we go, Trey Murphy, a third. Great player. Was watching a little bit of the last game on Sunday. Yeah. Pelicans, man, if they can stay together, which I don't think is going to happen. I think Zion's going to be out the second his rookie contract goes up. But man, yeah, Trey Murphy, Ingram, they got CJ now. They could be a little dangerous. They can be a little dangerous because that team is playing hard-nosed defense. And once it gets to the playoffs, I mean, that's what everybody turns up. Chris Middleton, ex-Piston, which makes me cry. PJ Washington. Let's see. Okay, we got a little... What is this here? Ticket. Front court Flyers. Michael Porter Jr. Number 5. Of course, there's no numbers to these, unfortunately. And our lone rookie in Isaiah Jackson for the Pacers. Like I said, there's not much to this, you know. Kind of gets boring after a while with some of these retails, unfortunately, when they don't really give out. Ooh. Yeah, Thaddeus Young, man. Nothing happening, unfortunately for him. Josh Giddey, class of. I really like that card. Kind of nice. Player. He's just going to keep on getting better. The vision and the passing that this kid has is ridiculous. I love his game. And, of course, for the Warriors, Anderson. Toscano Anderson. Yeah, they've been getting a lot more play time too. All the rookies and even second year, man, they're going to be stacked. Even when you know, Curry and Clay hang them up, they're still going to be really good. They've drafted very well, to say the least. Mikal Bridges, would like to see him try to shoot some more. Last year in the playoffs, did not shoot a whole lot, which is he just focused on his defending. But I think they really need him to score this time around. Slam, Jason Tatum. Again, Celtics. I believe the number 2 seed. Going to be nasty. James Bouknight. Again, another player that has a lot of talent, has a lot of ability to score, but didn't really play a ton this year. They really played a short bench this year in Charlotte, which I don't know if that... I think that hurt them, to be honest with you. Not having faith in your bench a little bit. Fuck this guy. Can't stand Ben Simmons. What was that guy doing for those months and months, just sitting around? What was this guy doing for months and months that he can't even come back for the fucking playoffs, man? Like, what are you doing, you lazy bum? He's a bum. I will never have respect for that kid, ever. Ever. Such a bum, man. Such an absolute fucking bum. Ooh, we got a little hollow action. Very nice. I like that. Zaire Williams, man, the Grizzlies, boy, they're going to be dangerous, man. They're so deep. They are so deep. They are so deep. Again, another team that has drafted very well. Very good coach. They can keep everything together, man. They're going to be dangerous up for the next, 10 years, man. Davion Mitchell, which is, I think, one of the steals of the draft. Very good player. Again, I love his game. Anybody who plays both ends of the court, just love those type of players. Put a couple sleeves into those two. Won't be sleeving too much of this of these bricks, but you know it is what it is. But yeah, again. This last draft was just completely, I mean, just deep. Super deep class. Super deep. The book. Hope he gets a chip one day, man. Again, I love his game and love his attitude. And Just if you ever watch the, God, I forgot what JJ Redick's podcast. Joel Embiid said he's the one guy who just talks the most. All right, let's go see what we got in that back end. One of my boys, Isaiah Livers, Michigan product on the Pistons. I think he has a good future coming off the bench. I don't see him being a starter at any time. I mean, I could be completely wrong. He could blow up one of these days, but who knows? Let's see, who is this with the flashy little... Oh, of course, I couldn't see it. Clippers. Is that Bones Jr.? Yeah, Boston. Brandon Boston Jr. Bones. Looks like a decent card, right? Maybe I can put this in a Clippers lot or something, like a Clippers team cards or whatever. Flashy little card. John Collins. Don't think he deserved the contract, but he got what he got, and I think I'd love to see DeAndre Hunter get a little bit more minutes than John Collins, to be honest with you. I don't know if John Collins has the ability to stay consistent and be 20 points per game. Eric Gordon. Cameron Johnson. Another guy that they're going to need in the playoffs to go forward. You get a little Giannis action. Bones Jr. again. Antetokounmpo. Again, after Jokic, I think Giannis still deserves the MVP. Guy just another guy you just hope that you never want to see him to get old, and you never want to see him retire. Cole Anthony's second year, the curse that is Carmelo Anthony will never get a title, in my opinion. And last but not least, arriving now, Trey Mann again, arriving now. And the last card is, Jalen Johnson. Sometimes you can't see the reflection off that, but that will be the break. Nothing special, nothing going on, but it is what it is. Have a good day, guys.